Just when it seemed Liverpool's transfer business was taking shape, a fresh development has rocked the club's summer plans. After weeks of building momentum with big money arrivals and calculated outgoings, a surprise twist behind the scenes has thrown the Reds' strategy into question and could force an urgent rethink at Anfield. With one of Arne Slot's most trusted figures now pushing for an unexpected exit, Liverpool may be heading back to the market far sooner than anticipated. So who could be on their way out of Anfield? And what does this mean for Arne Slot's plans? Let's break it down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Luis Diaz's representatives are claimed to have held more talks with Bayern Munich's director of sport, Max Abel, with the Liverpool winger open to a move. Diaz's situation is one of the more intriguing stories of the transfer window for Liverpool, with the number 7 clearly a key player for Arne Slot, but at an impasse over his contract. It has been maintained that the club do not intend to hand the 28-year-old a new deal, but they have also rejected approaches from both Barcelona and Bayern Munich over a transfer. The perception is that Liverpool will position themselves to sell only if a significant offer lands, with Diaz making it clear he will consider his options. To that end, Sky Germany's Florian Plettenberg has claimed on X that the Colombian has communicated that he is open to leaving Liverpool if a really exciting offer arrives. This follows similar claims from the Colombian press earlier in the week. Plettenberg added that there have been new talks between Diaz's camp and Bayern recruitment head Abel, as the Bundesliga champions remain keen. There are still no agreements or offers, the journalist emphasized. It is complicated, but Bayern are trying. The matter is complicated by Liverpool's desire to either hold on to Diaz or maximize his value. That could include conversations with Diaz over his future, though it should be noted that having arrived back on Merseyside earlier this week, he was then granted leave to attend Jota's 7-day Mass in Portugal on Wednesday. As mentioned, Bayern are not the only club interested in the Colombia international, with Barcelona understood to have also made his signing a priority. Speaking earlier this week, Diaz addressed speculation around his future, saying, "We're in the process of negotiations, talking with the club, with Liverpool, with everyone who's approaching us. But I'm very calm where I am, very happy, trying to make the best decision now." He added, "We'll see what can happen for us and for the club. We'll try to do our best and make the best decision." Now, in a shock transfer twist, Liverpool have wasted no time making headlines this summer, splashing a jaw-dropping £184 million on 3 major signings while recouping £54 million through player sales. But just as the club appeared to be reshaping its squad under Arne Slot's direction, fresh reports have thrown a significant spanner in the works, and it could force the Reds straight back into the transfer market. According to journalist Sacha Tavolieri, Ibrahima Konate has informed the club of his intention to join Real Madrid when his current deal runs out next summer. Despite Liverpool's persistent attempts to tie the French international down to a new contract, it now seems Konate has made up his mind. And with that, the club face a dilemma: cash in now or risk losing a key asset for nothing in 12 months' time. Unsurprisingly, selling Konate would force Liverpool to seek a capable successor, a defender ready to slot into Slot's starting 11 alongside Virgil van Dijk. While Joe Gomez remains a versatile option, the expectation is clear. Liverpool will almost certainly enter the market for a new centre-back if Konate departs. So who's on the radar? Top of the list is Crystal Palace's Marc Guéhi. Since joining the Eagles in 2021, Guéhi has rapidly become one of England's most reliable defenders, earning international recognition and growing interest from elite clubs. The 24-year-old's commanding displays, composure under pressure, and ability to lead from the back have made him a standout in the Premier League. However, any deal would likely require Liverpool to meet a steep valuation, something that may give them pause, especially with other options on the table. Another domestic target is Bournemouth's Ilya Zaban. Signed for €22.7 million in 2023, the Ukrainian raised eyebrows initially, but he's more than justified the fee. With an impressive combination of defensive intelligence, one-on-one ability, and technical poise, Zaban has seen his value nearly double to €42 million. The 21-year-old looks increasingly like a player destined for a bigger stage, and Liverpool may need to act quickly, with clubs like PSG also reportedly circling. Beyond England, the Bundesliga could again be a fruitful hunting ground. Bayer Leverkusen's Piero Incapier, a left-footed ball-playing centre-back, has developed into one of Europe's most consistent defenders. With a market value of €55 million, he won't come cheap. But his blend of composure, tactical awareness, and versatility makes him an ideal long-term replacement for Konate. His performances in Germany have consistently demonstrated that he can handle high-stakes football at the top level. Another standout candidate is Benfica's Antonio Silva. The 20-year-old has already carved out a reputation as a rising star in European football, having just completed his third full season in Portugal. What he may lack in raw physicality compared to Konate, he makes up for in anticipation, ball control, and crisp distribution, qualities that could complement Van Dijk and fit seamlessly into Slot's style of play. Like Incapier though, his price tag could be substantial. Losing Konate would be a blow. There's no sugarcoating that, but Liverpool's recruitment department has built a reputation for finding the right players at the right time. If the Frenchman does depart, rest assured, there is no shortage of elite-level talent ready to take his place. In other news, Liverpool could be set to disrupt Arsenal's transfer plans with a bold move for Crystal Palace star Eberechi Eze as the Reds weigh up whether to make a concrete approach for the in-demand playmaker. The 27-year-old England international has become one of the most talked about names in the window following a sensational season for Palace, and Liverpool's interest is growing. Eze was the driving force behind Palace's history-making FA Cup triumph, scoring the decisive goal in the final against Manchester City and finishing the season with an outstanding 14 goals and 11 assists in 43 appearances. That kind of form has placed him firmly on the radar of top clubs, and with Liverpool already active in the market, the timing could be right. The Reds have spent heavily this summer, with just over £200 million already committed, including a big money move for German midfielder Florian Wirtz. Yet there's a sense that Liverpool aren't done, and Eze's profile fits the bill. A versatile, technically gifted attacker who can operate in midfield or out wide, he offers something different to what Liverpool currently have at their disposal. While Arsenal were believed to be leading the race for Eze, their pursuit has hit significant hurdles. The first is the financial demand from Crystal Palace, who are refusing to entertain offers below the full £68 million release clause, £60 million up front, with the rest in add-ons. The second is squad balance. Arsenal are targeting major moves for Martin Zubimendi and Victor Gyökeres, meaning they'd likely need to offload players before committing to Eze. Liverpool, on the other hand, have more tactical flexibility in how Eze could be used. Eze could slot in as either a number 10 or wide attacker in a fluid system. Adding further intrigue, the Reds are also exploring a move for Palace captain and centre-back Mark Guay, suggesting they're keeping close tabs on developments at Selhurst Park. No formal bid has been made by any club just yet, but Liverpool have been monitoring Eze for some time. The question now is whether they choose to act, especially with the player reportedly favouring a move to Arsenal if he leaves Palace this summer. Still, preferences can shift quickly if Liverpool show firm intent, and there's no doubt that Eze would be a headline addition to the Reds' summer rebuild. Should Liverpool step in and secure a deal, the script could hardly be written better. Eze's first appearance in red could come against his current club, with Liverpool due to face Crystal Palace in the Community Shield at Wembley on August 10th. It's a transfer that remains at the speculative stage, but with Arsenal entangled in complications and Liverpool still in the market for high-end quality, the door is open, and if the Reds decide to walk through it, they'll be doing so with purpose. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.